Once upon a time, there was a young cat whose fur gleamed as bright as the moon. She was small and frail, but her purpose was great. Her name was Moongaze, ritualist healer of Ash Clan, a title she gained at only 7 moons old. Her mentor Silverpelt diligently trained her, ensuring that she was faithful and obedient. Moongaze's family was proud, but the small feline knew their pride wasn't in her, only what she represented. When you lack love, you try and gain it any way you can. For Moongaze, she leaned into what she was told to be, yet still, she felt alone. Silverpelt ensured she stayed busy. The friends she once had drifted away, leaving her only one place to turn to, STARCLAN and all its teachings. They were the main drive behind her every thought. To be true to the warrior code, to keep a blue eye on the stars, her ears ready to receive their messages. And receive she did. A terrible sight. Stones crumbling, smashing down deafeningly loud, a dark shadow cast over her mentor. She screeched, but Silverpelt could not hear. Crushed beneath the stones, a swift death, the blood of many others spilling over her white paws. Moongaze had to prevent this. She looked for answers. She prayed, she spoke with her mentor and the stone teller. Moongaze had an idea, but she was afraid. What if she was wrong? All her teachings, all her convictions, the cats she confided in, they all pointed her towards one final conclusion. So she saw it through. Moongaze died not long after. Her corpse was found, throat torn open, blood staining the dark grass. Her eyes, once gleaming pools of blue, now sunken like dimmed glass. They held a resolute sadness. There was no fur beneath her claws, and she didn't struggle against her attacker. Yet still, Ash Clan grew furious at the sight of their dead healer. Boulder Clan had to be behind this. Never mind the lack of Boulder Clan's scent, the lack of any evidence, the lack of any motive. Poor Moongaze, yet another catalyst towards the very thing that she sought to prevent, a pawn till the very end.
So, Moongaze, you have been wandering what is almost like this black river for STARCLAN only knows how long. And the only reason why you understand that you are in somewhere that isn't, at the very least, cat hell, though to you it probably feels like hell, is because you could still see the stars above your head, which the black water seems to reflect perfectly, just as it reflects you like a mirror. Moongaze, at the very least, you're not 100% sure where you are, but you suspect it is some sort of purgatory. You've been a lost wanderer. And because you've been here for, you're not really sure, I need you to make me a spirit plus endurance roll.
Ooh, okie dokie. Do I have endurance? Probably not, but let's double check.
I'd be surprised.
Nope, I'm a weak little lady.
Okay, 2 successes and 2 1s. Well, Moongaze, it's wearing on you, I would say. At this point, it's affecting you pretty negatively. How do you imagine Moongaze would react to this? I mean, she's not seen another cat for she doesn't know how long. She doesn't know her circumstances. She could be in her own version of cat hell. She has no answers. How is Moongaze like look? How does she like? How's her posture? Is she talking to herself? What is she doing?
She's kind of just started to just sit and gaze in the water, wondering what she could have possibly done to deserve this. She listened to every command of STARCLAN. Why is she here?
You stare at the water and watch your reflection ripple. Just your own face kind of warping against the very gentle and cool waves, which honestly just feel like marble against your paws. Probably tried this already, but no, you cannot sink beneath the waves. Doesn't seem to work like that. As you stare at yourself, you hear this strange, like, jingling sound.
I'm instantly going to turn around to see if I can pinpoint the source of noise.
You are immediately hit with this extremely strong gust of wind. As a matter of fact, Moongaze, this makes you realize that you haven't heard or felt anything like this in a very long time. It's been dead silent here, not to mention the air has been still, eerily still. But I guess you hadn't really thought about it till now, because boom! Strong wind pushing through your whiskers, pushing back your ears. A very tall figure sits in front of you. They have a swirling coat and these beautiful blue eyes. And they seem to be wearing, well, it looks like honey almost. It's made of some metallic material. I don't think Moongaze has ever seen gold before, but they're donning gold.
I look at this figure, and knowing that I'm not in STARCLAN nor the Dark Forest, I figure they're some the ghost of some sort. So I just bow.
Oh, darling, there's no need for that. Oh, Christ, there's no need for that either.
Gets up a little bit, and she flinches back a little, and she's like, Are you a member of STARCLAN?
STARCLAN. Oh, you are so cute. Oh my goodness. No. Nothing like that. But I suspect you would like to be a member of STARCLAN, right?
Yes, of course, more than anything.
Yes, of course. What was your name again? Moongaze?
Moongaze, ma'am, sir.
Moongaze. Okay, pretty name. I'm Air.
Like the concept of wind. Your name is Air.
Not just the concept, darling, you're looking at it.
I kind of like pin my ears back in like shock, and she's like, oh, the air is real?
Well, yes, what do you breathe? Anyways, you healers, so uneducated. I came here because, well, you interest me, darling, and things are about to get very interesting for you. Listen, I like when things are fun, and, well, you're opinionated. And opinionated cats, well, they are interesting. And I love a good show. So, let me get you a little paw up in the situation. Okay? Things are going to be difficult, and far be it from me to spoil it for you. So, here, let me give you a little trinket that could be very useful for you. Air pulls off one of their jingling, like, bracelets they're wearing, and they give you this guy.
Oh ho ho, I'm the holder of the chime.
You are the holder of the chime. Yeah, so, to explain how it works, don't go ringing it, okay? Don't do that yet. Listen, if you need something, some help from good old me, ring it. But, and he lifts up a paw, you need to understand that you can only ring it 3 times.
Of course, yes. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of start bowing a little bit again, like, oh my god, hooray! The stars smile upon me.
Oh, Moongaze, you are hilarious. Yeah. Okay. Good talk. I suppose I'll see you again. Make it interesting, okay, darling? Bye-bye. And just like another gigantic whoosh of wind blasts past you, and air is gone.
Yeah, I'm kind of just like sitting there in shock, like, see each other soon. And then I kind of like look down at the water and I'm like, screw you, water. I'm ready to get out of here.
Once you think that to yourself, you see another figure in the distance who I am gonna bring attention to. Sunface! My brother in StarClan. Sunface, from last you recall, you were in the midst of ferociously fighting in a battle to defend your clan and perhaps even secure your position as deputy, to secure your order as leader. And in the midst of the chaos, with the rocks falling, everything going dark, you find yourself standing again, perhaps maybe even foolishly thinking, I'm ready, let's keep going, until you realize, where the hell are you?
Where am I? What? I swear, I just... Oh, wait. I know you. You're that, what's your name again? That's, STARCLAN medicine kit that's, yellow lot.
Moongaze, how long has it been?
I think it was, 5 seconds. Maybe not.
No. When you got here, and from when my death, I assume, was reported, how long have I been dead for?
I'm not sure. I don't think I remember you. I'm sorry.
She kind of looks like extremely like crestfallen, and she's like, how is Ash Clan? Shiverstar, Flashfire, how's the clan?
Well, we were at a little fight, but I think I can say that we're okay.
She sort of nods, and she kind of like hoofs in relief that her clan members are safe.
So, where are we?
Okay, from what I've ascertained, this is sort of a middle ground purgatory. And I recently just had a run-in with the wind itself.
Little girl, I think you might be a headache or maybe an sunburn. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Okay, so there were these kit tales that I was told, and each element, these elements, water, wind, I think water and fire, they were all cats. And I thought, according to what my mentor told me, they were nothing more than tails, but the wind itself appeared as a cat and gave me this. And I showed them like the chime around my neck. And she says, it'll help me in the future.
Hey, Sunface, can you make a intelligence plus ponder? I want to see if you think she's crazy.
Hold on, I'm gonna do it. Intelligence plus ponder. Oh wait, I feel like 5 on this.
Okay, thankfully, for you, Moongaze. Sunface, I don't know if you fully understand what the hell Moongaze is dropping on you, because this is a lot of lore. However, this is a weird situation, so you don't think she's lying, and she doesn't seem insane?
Right. Great. So we are in our place and a wind talked to you and gave you that thing. Well,
Yes.
that's just great. Well, that just happened.
Oh, it's been forever since I've seen another face in here. You don't know how happy I am.
Happy to be your son?
Yeah, and she kind of just like breathes in, like in and out, and she's like, "But this will be fine. We're all going to be just fine."
With that timing, Sunface, in the distance, you can make out a figure wandering the murky waters. A very bulky, familiar figure.
Oh no.
Snake Fang is walking in from behind Moongaze.
There you are, baby girl. I haven't seen you in this
What
battle.
are you doing here?
Well,
Oh no.
I'm living. I'm living here. I'm alive. I'm great.
No, you're dead, Sunface. We're
I
dead.
hardly doubt it.
Let him think he's alive. You aren't going to change his mind.
Oh, okay. Snake Fang?
Yes.
How long has it been since I died?
And how am I supposed to know?
Well, you're a warrior now, and I died around the time I think you were still an apprentice.
Little girl,
You
he's as dumb
truly
as a
think
rope.
I pay that much attention to the other clans? Did you just call me dumb, Sunvoice?
No, I think it was the wind.
Well,
Ugh,
peculiar that we're all now here.
StarClan above.
Well, we aren't
Okay.
StarClan. We're in like an in between, but we're not in the Dark Forest. So, yay!
That's great.
But Snake Fang, how have
Wait.
you been in Boulder Clan? Have you been doing well? Are you okay?
And why do you care?
You see, she kind of like flinches back and she pins back her ears and she's like, "Well, that you're seeing that you're dead now is just wondering."
Oh wow, I'm dead? I never would have noticed.
Guys, no fighting. No fighting.
Yeah, whatever, Clo Food.
Oh, don't be mean to your. Did you get your deputy position you wanted?
Not yet. Soon will be.
You all, in the midst of your talking, can hear splashing in the water, which, like I said, Moongaze, you've not been able to come through this water before, so you're like, ayo. And, like, phasing up out of the water is Flashfire. And Flashfire, you are, like, surrounded by what feels like this inky darkness until you break through the surface, gasping for air, but the air doesn't feel necessary. Breathing doesn't feel necessary. Strange feeling. But the suffocation has ended.
Where am I? What happened?
Oh,
Yeah.
Flashfire?
Huh?
Hi
She
there.
kinda like squints. Who?
It's me. It's me, Moongaze.
You see her like jaw tighten. Is like the look of realization crosses her face, and it's like, "Are you here to give me my 9 lives?"
No, I'm dead, and we've all been. And I gesture to the other two, like it seems like we're stuck in like a in between. This is not StarClan.
Well, usually it's the dead people that give me my 9 lives. No, we're not. I'm not dead. I was just at the fight. And
Me too.
The rocks were gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the rocks get you.
The
No,
fight
you must be
happened
confusing me.
ages ago.
Oh,
What?
It happened like a couple days ago, for your information.
Oh, so we're all dead. Get that off
No.
the table.
I'm not dead. I can't be dead.
Yeah, me
You
too.
are dead, sweetie.
I can't be dead because Shiverstar's dead.
Oh no. What do you mean? She can't. She has 9 lives. There's no way she burned through them that quickly.
She got squished in the rubble. There was nothing for them to bring back.
Oh god. Oh no.
Oh no, Aspen is in danger. Wompity womp.
Snake Fang, show some respect.
No.
Adults are talking.
Okay.
Snake Fang, we're not going to get into StarClan with that attitude. Come on.
Why
We
would we
understand
want to get
us.
into StarClan'S?
We have to. I mean, one other option is that we have to get into StarClan. We were good people who followed the code. So
Sunforce
no
wasn't
reason we
good.
shouldn't. I look over at Sunface. I look over at Snake Fang, and I'm like, "What?"
Don't mind him.
Huh?
This is
What? It
talking.
must have been the wind.
I spoke to the wind, and they gave me this, and then the big fat chime around my neck.
You're all crazy.
Well, I can agree that at least Moongaze is crazy.
How? See, your lack of belief won't get you through this well, Flashfire. We have to shape up and get ready to face StarClan so we can get in.
You see Flashfire's kind of giving her like this befuddled look. Sure, whatever you want to tell yourself.
And what exactly is your plan for getting in? A voice echoes from above, though no body to be seen, as your heads sweep around to look for this disembodied voice. Glowing bodies of StarClan cats surround you.
Oh my.
At the end, there is a very strange-looking cat staring at all of you with these piercing blue eyes.
I'm gonna bow deeply again.
I don't recognize you. What's your name?
You wouldn't. I'm the Watcher. And to confirm for all of you, yes, you are dead.
Huh?
Very funny.
Yeah, very funny.
Why? I'm sorry, not to be rude. Why, may I ask, haven't I been accepted into StarClan?
Why haven't you been accepted into StarClan? There's quite a bit I could cite regarding that.
What? I followed every single command from StarClan. I dedicated my entire, very short life. I don't.
Before we engage in a trial, before you begin to argue for your positions, there are some things you need to know, as is your right here.
Wait, we get whites here? That's more than I expected from StarClan.
I am not StarClan.
Then what are you?
I told you I am the Watcher.
That's a lot of information, right?
What gives you the right to judge us over StarClan?
I am death itself. That is what gives me the right. Moongaze, healer of Ash Clan.
If you're death itself, then could you send us back? Or me?
Us.
Death is final. Any more questions before I inform you on your rights and the rules?
Yeah, can I take a nap? This is boring.
How many? do we
Snake
get?
Fang! I want to apologize for Snake Fang. She's a little brute.
I don't apologize. Don't listen to Sunface.
He does. He does apologize.
How many
Whatever.
questions do we get?
As many as you'd like, though you may want to reserve them once I'm done my spiel.
Okay.
All of you will be able to do 6 things. This can be enacted during anyone's trial, during any position they stand at. Evidence. Evidence can be used to catch someone in a lie or to defend yourself during your trial. Typically, it is a good idea to pair this with another of the 5 moves. But finding evidence, be it physical or memory, can be impactful for your case. Calling a witness. Calling on a witness allows any cat to find another who was present during the incident. A witness can be already deceased or still living. As long as the witness was present during the events, they can be called on. However, witnesses can lie or may have shoddy memory. Choose your witnesses carefully. Defend. A defendant is a cat who typically is on the side of whom they are defending, but there may be tactical advantages to sabotaging the judged. Anyone could defend, and can volunteer or be requested by the judged. They must agree. This is not a role that they can be forced into. Recall. Recalling allows you to review an incident from the past. It isn't just memory, it's full-on flashback, one that all of us can see. Any cat can use recall. They do not have to be the one on trial. However, this move must be relevant to the case or the judged in order to be used. Challenge. Challenging another means engaging in a trial of your choosing. A challenge doesn't have to be limited to combat, but the rules of the challenge must be clear. A challenge works as its own judgment. Any cat can do this. The watcher will be the one to approve the terms of the challenge. Accuse. An accusation can be made against any cat, but must be done when the accuser has proper evidence. This can catch a cat in a lie, declare any cat guilty, and be used to draw attention to crimes that have not been addressed. Each of you will be able to choose who judges you, be it me, the Watcher, representing STARCLAN, the stars themselves, or a cat that you are familiar with. Choose wisely.
Well, I would want someone who knows me. Silent Petal, please. I would like her here.
He nods. Silent Pebble. Then turns to Flashfire.
I don't even know what we're here for.
Judgment.
What did I do? What did we do?
I guess that's for us to find out.
If I don't know what I did to be here, how can I determine who I call for?
He whips his tail. Then I will judge you. He turns to Snakefang.
I don't really care about this whole getting judged. I really care about where my parents will end up. They've been unjustly accused, unjustly exiled. They deserve to see their son when they die.
This is about you, not them. Make a choice now.
Well, I don't care about where I go.
There is no wish.
I'd like to be with my family.
They're most likely in STARCLAN. I wouldn't imagine
Only
that.
Advocate is dead.
There could be, and then I go quiet.
I don't care who judges me. I just want my family to get into STARCLAN.
The stars will judge you then. And then he finally turns to Sunface.
Let's see. Depends. Are there any other judges like you in STARCLAN?
Unless you know a cat who is passed, there are no other judges in STARCLAN. But many different kinds of judges exist, which is why I gave Snakefang the stars.
Give me your best shot.
Does that mean you want him to be your judge or anything?
Anything but him, please.
Anything. Then I also give you the stars. The Watcher lets you know the final note regarding this. Only one of you may have access to STARCLAN. Only one of you may have access to STARCLAN.
What will happen to the others?
He folds his long black tail over his paws. Depends on their judgment.
Moongaze sort of shivers at this, and she's like, well, certainly more than one of us can get into STARCLAN. I mean, some of... we haven't done anything wrong.
That is what someone who did something wrong would say.
Snakefang language.
I mean,
What did I say?
I followed STARCLAN's rules, Flashfire was a good deputy.
I will give you time to discuss this amongst yourselves. But do you have any questions for me before I give you space?
Yes? How did I die?
Suffocation.
What do you mean? What does that mean?
You were choked until you died.
By who?
By what?
It is not relevant to your case.
Is the kit the one of rubble and destruction?
Rubble Kit?
What do you
Yeah.
want with my blood?
He. Wait, what?
Well, he was Viper Wayne's kit, wasn't he? And I'm Viper Wayne's kit. He's my brother.
He is somewhat related to my judging.
What did you do?
Rubblecit is present, yes. He is not
Good.
amongst
He's
the
here?
crowd, but he is of STARCLAN.
That's good. He was saved.
dead?
Any more questions?
What do you mean by saved?
I left his fate in STARCLAN'S paws. Whatever choice they made was obviously the correct one.
What do you mean by that? Wait, he's dead.
Yes.
I leave you to discuss things amongst yourselves. And with that, STARCLAN fades into the background of the stars, and the Watcher disappears with them.
What in the world is going on?
We're dead and we're getting judged. What
But obviously.
What do you have to be judged for? If you can figure out a defense for that, you can certainly. They have to let more than one of us in. It's not.
I'm sure we'll figure something out. No need to panic.
You're very calm about this.
I've been in STARCLAN'S walls for quite some time, and Sunface is a good cat. He has nothing to worry about.
That's right.
Sunface has everything to worry about.
You too,
What?
Snake Fang. If you have nothing nice to say, you say nothing.
Why are you trying to silence me, deputy? Oh wait,
wa-
you never managed to be one.
It wasn't silence, it was an advice.
Yeah, right.
Well, let's remain civil, okay? There must be some sort of reason we're all being judged together, right?
I mean, why would you be judged, Moongaze?
I don't know why. I followed all of STARCLAN'S rules. I obeyed the warrior code to a T. But
And what did STARCLAN'S rules mean?
Remind me, Moongaze, were you in the clan when my parents were being judged? Because
You
if
know-
so, then you could be held responsible for Advocate's death. He died because of the journey. He couldn't survive without our mother. All of you are to blame for that.
I suggested
I did what
that
I could.
I didn't want you or your siblings to travel to another clan in the first place, so there's no way they can hold me responsible for that.
And
There's
yet,
nothing we could
my
do.
parents were still exiled.
It wasn't our
So
choice.
they broke the code.
It doesn't matter if they broke the code or not. They put kids in danger.
Well,
I
then
tried
that's
to say
my fault.
everything against it, but Lavender Heather went behind my back.
Lavender Briar? What do you mean? The Lavender Briar has been nothing but.
No, he's been in Shiverstar's ear my entire deputyship. Every step I take, he knocks me off my feet and sends me 3 steps back.
Wait, I think really hard, and I'm like, Lavender Briar. Well, he said, I only told 2 people about what happened, so if oh no.
About what? What did you tell him?
So I carried out a command by STARCLAN, and the action of that caused Viper Rain to attack and murder me. And the only people I told about that action and about my vision were Silent Pebble and Lavender Briar. So the only people who could have told her what I did was either Silent Petal, who is my judge, or Lavender Briar, which sounds like he's been doing a lot of backhanded stuff recently.
Are you sure my mother killed you?
Yes, your mother
vision?
did murder me.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
But
I just don't see Viper Wayne doing that. I know my
Why
mother
would
pretty
she?
well.
she was very emotional. It wasn't her fault. She just couldn't understand STARCLAN'S will, and she couldn't handle it, and that's okay. It's not
What?
her fault. She wouldn't hurt me on purpose. It's not.
What
I
was
was-
STARCLAN'S will?
I received a vision, and the only way I interpreted it was it was a rock fall. Horrid rock fall. And the only name that came to mind was Rubble Kit.
And what did you do with Wubbo Kit?
Well, I wasn't sure what STARCLAN wanted me to do. I asked for more signs. I asked for another vision. They didn't respond. So, I made STARCLAN choose. I took him out to the edge of the territory, and I left him there for STARCLAN to choose if he was allowed.
You did
killed the
what?
If he was allowed back, if he lived, then it was clearly STARCLAN'S will. If he
You left
died,
him out to die in the woods alone.
I left the decision up to STARCLAN, and obviously
That's great.
I was
That's great. We
responsible
are
for
stuck
the
with the
death
kid
of
murderer.
both my
you.
brothers.
I did what I thought was best. They didn't give me a choice, okay? They gave me the vision, and then when I thought of my plan, they didn't give me anything else, okay? They didn't stop me the night I was doing it. They didn't stop me after I did it. They didn't come down and say, hey, Moongaze, you should go back and fetch Rubble Kit, okay?
No.
They were fine with it.
You've always been a shoddy medicine cat calling to STARCLAN to do whatever you call them to. What makes you think that you could just summon them at will? And you decided, let's bring this kitten, this little innocent kitten, and let's put him at the border. Let's leave him to die.
They couldn't have been so innocent. The vision was clear. If they
He was a kid.
If
He was a
they-
kid.
I get it.
was
I get it
listening
now.
to STARCLAN.
I'm stuck
Okay?
in the middle of the nowhere with a bunch of crazy, bad brain cats.
Oh, shut up, Sunface. This isn't about you right now. I just found out that this foxheart killed both of my brothers.
I didn't kill
Oh,
them.
boo-hoo.
Can
did.
Snake Thing like SWAT Moongaze?
I want you to roll a strength plus SWAT, and Moongaze, you probably see this punch coming because he's standing right in front of you. So I want you to make me a spirit plus chase if you want to dodge. Chase as in like you're shifting your body like ugh. But you could use any kind of evasion. Like you could do a jump or you could hit him back if you want.
I would like to jump back.
Okay, spirit plus
and
jump. Spirit plus
Okay,
jump.
that's 9 dice.
Damn. I hope it's all ones.
That would be crazy if Snake Fang just smacked her in the face. Alright, let's look at this. Hold on, I gotta do some math. Okay, so
3, 4, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3,
Yeah.
3, 2.
unfortunately, Snake Fang rolled like 6 successes. So at this rate, what I'm asking Artemis is how hard is Snake Fang hitting her right now? Like, is he claws out? Is he just punching her? Like, what is he doing right now?
I think his claws are out because he is mad. He is big mad.
And your intention is to hurt her pretty
My
bad.
intention? No, it's just to be like, you idiot, smack on the face. But his
Okay.
claws are out because he's mad.
You're impacting her, but you're not like, I'm going to kill you. is the intention here.
I'm already dead.
That's true. Okay. Moongaze, and that is an interesting point to bring up. Yes, you guys are already dead. So, Snake Fang hits you pretty hard across the face. Like, your head snaps back practically, and you are knocked off your paws. And it stings. And everyone can see crimson blood dripping down her cheek, her cuts, her wound, the gash across her face that should have blinded her begins to seal up and heal, but the blood still stains her fur.
What? What was that?
Against face, make a nip on Snake Fang's neck, like scolding him.
You wanna grab him back and restrain him?
Yeah, like that.
Do a strength plus wrestle. Snake Fang, if you don't want this, you also roll strength plus wrestle. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh.
5. And you got 1, 2, 3. Snake Fang's really fucking strong. You can't hold him down, unfortunately.
Moongaze shakily just gets up after being punched in the face, and she's like, "It's fine, Sunface. It's they're allowed to be upset. I didn't murder anyone. I'm doing what STARCLAN wants me to. Okay, if they wanted me to do anything else, they would have told me. I didn't want to do it."
Calm down,
But they
calm
did
down,
tell
Moongaze.
you, in the form of the warrior code, you never neglect a kid in danger, no matter if they're from another clan or outside the clan borders. And you put a kid into a situation they died, you neglected a kid in danger.
STARCLAN
You
would
did go against STARCLAN'S will, because you broke the warrior code. Your
No,
precious code.
no. STARCLAN would have protected them if that's what they wanted.
It's not getting through to a mouse brain like you.
If that was the will of StarClan, fuck them.
They must have had reason.
Reason? They're pitting us against each other to determine if we get to go there or not.
But
I didn't kill any kids. I did nothing.
I didn't.
And I am
kill-
here with you.
I didn't kill anyone.
You did. You
No.
killed Rubble Kit. You might have not rose your claws up against him, but he could have had a long, happy life. I'm so glad that I can't kill you right now.
The only one here who I'd say has even the slightest chance, and I hate to say this, is Flashfire.
I should feel flattered. What do you do? You deserve it as much as Sunface. I don't really know what your beef with him is.
He just a little upset with him being orphan.
Well, Snake Fang, I don't think you did anything. I mean, you denounced StarClan. Well, belief isn't in the warrior code, so I don't. Is there anything you did?
The warrior code is a lie.
Oh,
You didn't even follow the warrior code. You're
I
just
mean-
trying to cope.
Yeah.
No. I mean, the only other feasible reason is that, well, this is a bit awkward. Viper Rain? Yeah, I, maybe, when I was apprentice, had some feelings for her, but I didn't go through with it. So,
You had a crush on my mother, and then you killed my brothers.
I didn't. No, I didn't have a crush.
that
I
just
didn't
happened.
follow it. Silent Petal says that doesn't count.
Well, I never took you as such a huge oversharer. I mean, wow. There's a cat standing behind you guys. Hey, look, it's Colember.
I turn as white as a ghost.
Oh, I know you from somewhere.
I just want to walk away.
I know you. I wonder where.
I think I know you from somewhere, but I can't really put a paw on my head on the where I could saw you before.
He's kind of just like mean mugging Sunface. He's like,
Okay.
right. I mean, really?
Oh.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, Moongaze. I came by to see, on behalf of the Watcher, if you were ready for trial.
I'm ready.
That's good. The Watcher wanted you to go first.
Oh no.
Of course he did.
He kind of looks over all of you guys, and he's like, anything else you wish to discuss before we begin trial? I'm not really the Watcher, I'm just some guy, so... Like, if you have some more down-to-earth questions, so to speak.
You're not just some cat, you're a member of STARCLAN. You're much more important than any of us.
Well, no, but... never mind, Moongaze. I appreciate your, loyalty.
Yeah, who is this cat that just spawned into existence?
Oh, Snake Fang. Sorry. We maybe didn't know each other very well. You were a child and then I passed away. I'm Cole Ember. I was a former deputy of AshClan.
Right, I remember now. I'm sorry.
Ah, I see.
I'm like, sorry about what happened. It's like, I didn't mean to.
Yes, I guess we'll talk about that on your trial. I look forward to it.
Damn, why is so mean for?
What the hell do you mean? I'm not getting into it, okay?
I didn't mean it. It was an accident.
What did you do?
I didn't do nothing.
Why can only one of us go to STARCLAN? I mean, surely what the others did isn't that bad.
Well, the Watcher said only one of you can go to STARCLAN, but that doesn't mean all of you go into the Dark Forest or something like that.
What other options are there?
There's plenty of other options. Kind of hard to explain. When you are a part of the ethereal plane, existence is a bit different for you, but you guys aren't quite adjusted to that yet, so I wish I had a brochure.
It's just Nathan face palming. He's just face palming in the back.
I don't know. Are you ready?
Yes. Yes, I am ready.
All right. Anyone here have any objections? Need to go through some things first, or are we all set to go and judge our good friend Moongaze here?
Wait.
I think I made my
They're also judging me?
Oh.
We can judge her?
Yes, I thought the Watcher explained the rules. It applies to all of you.
Oh.
With that, the water beneath all of you begins to glow. Whoa! Begins to glow. And these stars begin to lift out of the water, kind of like staircases for you to climb up into the sky. Oh my god! Yeah. You can make your way to the trial now, Colember tells you guys. I might see you there, depends on how it goes. I'll certainly see you later, Sunface. Can't wait. Can't wait,
What
buddy.
did I do?
You know what you did.
Fine, I know.
You know what you did.
I didn't mean to.
Mm-hmm. That's what they all said. Talked to plenty of guys who had my problem, okay?
Peace off.
Yeah, you guys make your way up the stairs into this, like, starry room that we're still just going to use this map for. I'm sorry, it's an eyesore, but, you know, I just invented the stair thing in my head, so you gotta roll with me here. Like I said before, there are multiple STARCLAN cats looking out from the stars over you, and it feels like the stars themselves are just thousands, millions of eyes still setting their gaze upon Moongaze, of all folks. Moongaze, the Watcher, sits before you, and he says, Moongaze, step forward.
I step forward.
You are ready for your trial?
Yes.
Here in the Eye of Silverpelt is where you are judged. This is a middle ground between STARCLAN, the stars themselves, and the place with no stars. He bows his head, and he moves away. He walks through the crowd of cats and joins them. Silverpelt steps forward, and she gives you a familiar and kind smile.
May I ask what my accused crimes are?
Moongaze, you were on trial today for the crimes against Rebel Kit.
I nod. May I speak with Rebel Kit?
Yes, you may. Small Rebel Kit steps up to the stand. Let me show him. I keep forgetting I have my little cards. Look, it's Rebel Kit. Oh my gosh.
Rebel Kit. Hi there, baby. Who I didn't murder. I look at Rebel Kit and I get down to eye level. I'm not trying to intimidate a child, okay? I say, kind of oddly joyful, how has StarClan been for you, Rebel Kit?
It's treated me fine.
Good. That's great. I understand that you have brought me here.
Yes, I accuse you of enacting STARCLAN'S will without the direct say-so.
Ah, have you seen the vision they've gave me?
I have seen it. It is what caused some of your deaths. He kind of looks over to Sunface with a tilted head. I want to add that Rebel Kit has this unusual wisdom in his eyes. He's still a child, but he has the eyes of an adult.
Okay, he knows what he's doing. I nod at him and I'm like, it's clear to me now that I've heavily misinterpreted my vision. But I would like to defend that it wasn't entirely my fault.
How so?
I didn't know what it meant. I was searching for answers that StarClan didn't give me. I didn't know. How could I have? They didn't. And I kind of just stop myself and I kind of just like tilt my head down and I'm like, I was young, stupid, and I had no idea what I was doing. I sought advice in my fellow medicine cats. They said what I did was a good thing.
It was based on a hunch. I never met my mothers because of you. I never met my father because of you. I never met my brothers, my sister, because of you.
What? What do you mean, mothers? You have one mother. That's Viper Rain.
He stands up and begins to walk past all of you. And he walks right up to Flashfire and looks up right at her.
You're so little.
That doesn't. What does
Make any sense?
That doesn't. You lost your kid through miscarriage. You had. I was there. You had. What?
I gave him up so he could have a better life than me.
Moongaze kind of just sits there, kind of just frozen.
Wait, does that mean that, like, Rebel Kit could have been completely unrelated to whatever prophecy that Moongaze had?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! Moongaze, you fucked up!
I did.
You fucked up big time!
Moongaze, wake up, you fucked up big time.
I thought if what I was doing was wrong, StarClan would tell me. They would have. I left you there. And I didn't-
Moongaze, you need to grow up like I needed to grow up. You
don't know
can't blame your actions on others.
I thought it was for the best.
Rebel Kit looks back up to Flashfire, and Flashfire, it's hard to read his expression. He then turns his head to Snake Fang, and he walks back into the crowd of StarClan cats. Moongaze, Silent Petal quietly walks up next to you, and she wraps her tail around you in a very familiar way.
I sort of flinch away from her touch, and you said I had to listen to them. You said if I didn't obey them, they wouldn't love me. You were wrong. You were wrong. I shove Silent Petal away from me, sort of sickened now. I gave up my kithood to be your apprentice. I sacrificed everything for StarClan. I don't deserve this.
Would you like a break, Moongaze?
I silently nod and I just collapse. Mess of tears and fur, either spiked in anger or wallowing in sadness. She's a mixed ball of emotions.
The Watcher stands amongst the crowd, looking out amongst everybody. We shall take a break. We will resume in a few minutes.
A recess.
And he sends you guys back down the stairs. Which, hey guys, guess who's waiting downstairs at the stairs? Look, it's Shivermask. Oh my god.
Oh, hey, I know you. I think I saw your friend before. What's your name again?
Shivermask is like trying to get a handle on the situation. I would hope that you know me.
Right, you're that Archclan leader, I think, maybe.
You think?
Another cat responsible for etiquette's death.
Don't mind, you just telling nonsense.
At like this statement from Snake Fang, Shivermask like again looks nervous like she always does, and she says, I did everything I could with that situation.
It's not your fault, Shiverstar. Only one of us can make it to StarClan.
What do you mean, only one of us?
We're being judged, and I mean, you're a leader. You're
That
probably
doesn't seem like a particularly fair trial if only one person gets to win instead of whatever the just answer is for everybody, but
it's fine. I deserve it. You and your 9 lives. You were blessed by StarClan themselves. No matter what we say, you're probably going to win anyways.
okay, the more she talks, the more Shiverstar looks really uncomfortable.
Why are you so Shiverstar?
How about for right now, you can just call me Shivermask. It's fine.
Just because you lost all your 9 lives at once, it doesn't make you any less than a leader.
I don't have any.
What do you mean?
I don't have any.
You didn't get your 9 lives.
I couldn't face them. If we're on trial, you're gonna find out when you find out.
It's not fair. This is
So all of Asclan is corrupt.
You shut your fucking face.
Language, ladies, language.
He's dead too.
Sunvoice, what do you have to do with this conversation?
I'm just
Did
keeping
you
this
agree
all in
that
peace.
all of Asclan is messed up and code breakers and belongs in the Dark Forest?
You weren't in this conversation either.
Shivermask is trying to get everyone's attention, but she's very little. Can everybody come quiet down for half a second? So
You are generally a leader.
Shut up!
Excuse you.
You have done nothing here but complain and complain and complain. Shut your trap, Snake Fang. If you hate StarClan so much, why don't you just go take a dive to the Dark Forest, huh?
Ooh.
I know why I'm here. I'm not sure why you're all here. And Snake Fang?
So,
Flashfire?
hi.
Shivermask just runs up to Flashfire.
Ah!
What are you doing here?
I should be asking you the same question. You were-
Rocks, I think.
No, you were perfect in every way, and you're here.
Trust me, I'm not.
You have no clue.
Neither do you.
Well, apparently we're all about to find out, because I'm going to have to deal with that I died. I don't know how. I don't know what happened. All they said is I was suffocated by somebody. I wasn't in the rubble. And you were dead. And there's nobody in Ash Clan who's gonna take over.
Hey.
I've been
It's
trying
okay.
to keep it cool.
Shiverstar like reaches up her little paw to touch Flashfire on, like the shoulder. And she says like, if there's anything that we can do to convince them to send you back,
They
that
can't. I've asked. And I don't know what's going to happen to Ash Clan. The only one left is Lavender, and he's he's
A
been
piece of
putting
fox
all
dog.
of
Snake Fang, if you're going to swear, please use them correctly.
That's me.
I said nothing. Why are you blaming me? I said nothing. I'm still trying to wrap my head around the fact that Flashfire had Robo Kits.
This
There
them
is like
kid.
an audible creak as Shiverstar turns her head around. Okay, we'll table that discussion for
Yeah,
right
I'm
now.
pretty sure that might be why I'm here.
It's supposed to be the queen's choice if they want to share who their kitten is. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to
It's
me
the queen's
anyway.
choice if they want to say
I
their
didn't-
father.
But
Yeah.
I didn't
Father it is.
want him to have the life I did. You saw it. You saw everything that I was through. I couldn't do that to him.
Yeah, that makes
And-
sense.
Anyway, we're here.
Shiverstar
Ash
like
Clan.
touches her nose to Flashfire's like fur. She sits up straight and she's like, "Anyway, can we please stop bad-mouthing my brother for like 5 seconds?"
Your brother is a murderer.
What?
You heard me.
Can someone please explain anything to me?
I go up to her and I'm like,
Hi,
after
Moongaze.
Rebel Kit's death, Viper Rain found me and they murdered me. They knew what I did. The only cats I told were Silent Petal and Lavender Briar. And speaking to the fact that Silent Petal has been nothing but kind to me, I can only assume it was your brother that told her.
Shivermask looks like she's doing like 5D chess and losing. Like she's connecting some pieces together.
Your brother
Whoa.
got me murdered. I don't know why, but he did.
I still don't think Viper Wing killed anybody.
She ripped my throat out.
I feel like we can probably, safe bet, can probably confirm. I'm pretty sure the people who have been killed know who did or did not kill them. I think
I
they're
don't
probably
know.
the most reliable source in that regard.
I don't know who
They'll
killed
know.
me.
I don't know who killed me.
Well, if you did know, I think you'd probably be correct.
Cole Ember's in the background.
a
He's like,
feeling.
"Hey guys, sorry, is this a bad time?"
Yeah, Flashfire's gone.
Oh, thank goodness, someone I know. Hi, Cole Ember.
Hi. Wow, I wasn't expecting you to be here, Shiver Star. Look at that. Oh, my bad. Shiver
know what?
Mask. Sorry, force of habit.
It's fine.
Did they let you know what the rules are?
No.
Ah, come on, guys.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Cole Ember.
Yeah, currently we're at a recess right now, though, so we're taking a break.
Can we unbreak?
Oh, that's what I was coming down to check. I was trying to see if Moongaze is ready.
Moongaze, and then Shivermask like gives her a look.
Moongaze solemnly nods. She knows what she's going to do.
Also, I just want to say, like, it's good to see you again. It's been a while.
Yeah. Are you doing well?
Yeah, it's alright, you know, we just kind of, like, hunt for fun. It's pretty alright. I would say sometimes it gets a little boring, but it's not so bad to be bored. You think a lot when you're bored. Anyways, I'm sorry, Moongaze. I'm wasting our time.
Okay, Shivermask is going to, trot up the stairs on her little paws.
Yeah, we're trying up the stairs. Okay, you guys enter. You guys enter the courtroom again with all the StarClan cats staring down at everybody.
Can Shivermask recognize anybody in the crowd?
Hey,
or are they just like a blur?
Roll me.
Oh fuck! How do I roll?
A.
How do I roll?
Intelligence plus C, 3d6. Bam! You did it. That's 2 successes. Okay, you look out in the crowd and you're just trying to see if you recognize anybody there.
Or if they're just like a sparkly blur.
Sparkly blur. I will say very strong sparkly blur vibes, but the characters that stand out to you, I'm going to give you. Recognize Falcon Star, and you also recognize Silent Petal because she's very obviously at the forefront.
Yeah. I feel like Shivermask has never really vibed with Silent Petal.
Probably not. But she's there. She's standing at the front of the stand. But yeah, she's going to look out at, speaking of Silent Petal, she's going to look at Moongaze, acknowledge Moongaze, and say, "Are you ready?"
Yes. And I step up and I say, I'm guilty.
Do any of members of the court, anyone in the jury, agree or disagree? She looks out to you guys, the players.
Guilty.
Guilty.
I'm gonna say forgiven.
And hearing them say this, I'm going to pause, and then I take the chime off my neck.
Whoa!
Guess what? It's time, everybody.
Time for what?
Time to chime.
Time to chime.
I ring the chime, and I wait for a gust of wind. Does it come?
Yes, a very powerful gust of wind blows back all your fur, and right beside Moongaze is, and I'm showing again because Lucky wasn't here, a very tall, cool cat with a swirling blonde pattern.
Oh my fucking god!
Adorned in gold.
Literally!
I adjust in myself, and I look at Air, and I look at Silent Petal, and I'm like, I would like to request that I only serve a penitence in the Dark Forest, exchanged to bringing some crimes to light.
Cool.
Interesting, darling. Very funny and fun thing to say. I mean, nobody said you were going to the Dark Forest, but I like your gumption.
I deserve it.
Oh, okay.
But
well,
I did good for the clan. If bringing justice allows me to only stay there for a certain amount of time, then I would like to do so.
of course, you have the stand, darling. To which the Watcher just kind of flicks his ear, and Air says, "Go ahead, darling."
I put the chime back around my neck. I, Moongaze, former ritualist healer, accuse Lavender Briar, the Stone Teller, of conspiring against Ash Clan and
at this,
leading a plot of murder.
Shivermask looks really uncomfortable.
Oh, Moongaze, you never fail to excite. And Air, with like this, just another gigantic gust of wind, dissipates. With that giant gust of wind stands Lavender Briar. He's alive, BT dubs.
Lavender.
I see I've been summoned. This is very curious. He flicks his tail. But he seems happy to see you.
She's gonna like kind of lean close to like whisper like, "What the fuck did you do?"
He stares at her for a very long time and then looks out at everybody. And he's like, "What's happening here?"
You are being accused of crimes, Lavender Briar. That's what's happening.
Nice to see you again, Moongaze. It's been a while. I honestly thought you went to the Dark Forest since I hadn't seen you in any of my visions.
Yeah, you wish. Watcher, I have a question, Watcher.
Yes, Moongaze.
Can Lavender Briar be held to the same truth as the other ones on trial?
Lavender Briar may be held to the same truth.
Yes, thank you. Lavender Briar, you are being accused of murder and conspiracization against Ash Clan. How do you plead?
Lavender Briar tilts his head. He's like, who exactly did I murder, Moongaze?
And with that question, I would like to bring in my first witness. May we summon Viper Rain to the court?
Yes, we can. Viper Rain. Okay, Viper Rain is also poofed into existence. She is 1000%
Snake
thrown off.
Snake Fang is also fallen off, and he jumps to his feet and goes, "Mom!"
She's definitely alive, so she's not Starrypelt or anything. She's looking around, she's like, what the hell is this? What, am I dreaming? Is this StarClan? Oh my god, Snake Fang, my baby!
Snake Fang runs up to his mom and just brushes against her. He misses his mom, okay? He's a mama's boy.
They give each other a big kitty cat hug.
Moongaze looks very sad at this. She looks down at Viper Rain. Viper Rain, cats here are on trial. Please tell the truth. Did Lavender Briar, did he or did he not tell you of what I did to Replicant?
Chia, when you say we are on trial, as you're like giving her the information, she kind of gives Snake Fang, like her gaze of warmth turns into one of complete concern. She kind of looks around like, why is my son here, you know? Before turning up to look at you, and she's like, yes, Lavender Briar told me that you killed my son.
Yes, I did. And would you say that drove you to murder me?
I was enacting my own form of justice, yes.
Bring a witness, Lavender Briar, to the stand, please. Lavender Briar, what was your reasoning for telling Viper Rain of my wrongdoings?
Well, Moongaze, I'm not really sure how to put this puzzle together for you, but abandoning a child isn't exactly a good act.
If you had any real concern, you wouldn't go to Viper Rain. You would go to Shiverstar, would you not?
He doesn't answer.
Was it your intention to get me harmed by Viper Rain? Yes or no?
Yes, my intention was to have Viper Rain take care of you for your crime.
For my crime? Or for your own self-interest?
Darling, what would my self-interest be? Do you even know? Are you just accusing me?
Yes, I do know. 'Cause turns out Shivermask over here never got her 9 lives. Now did she?
He visibly bristles at this. You are a liar!
She told me.
There's no point hiding now.
He, like, looks at Shivermask with, like, shock in his eyes. What? Why?
There's no point hiding anymore. What do we even gain?
I've worked so hard to protect it. What? You just told them?
That was your goal. You probably thought that I would find out about this sooner or later, so you had me murdered. Did you not?
Shivermask kind of like backs away, and she's like, "Is this true? Because she did not know about this."
Answer, Lavender Briar.
Shivermask, she was there when you got your lives. She was a ritualist healer. StarClan talks to them more than other healers.
Pretty much a straight answer there.
Ah, Moongaze, silence, you damn fox-hearted bitch. I enjoyed your silence. No. Always talking. She's always talking. And that's what I was afraid of. You'd run your damn mouth.
Shivermask, like, shakes her head, and she's like, why would you think that I would want this? It's not worth this.
Protecting the clan was worth it. And that meant protecting your name. That meant protecting you. Everything I've done was to protect you.
Killing your healers is a totally valid way to protect your clan, sure.
I'm not talking to you.
Hey, does this system have an insight roll?
It does.
I want to see if I can, like, kind of gauge from his body language, like, is he being entirely honest with me about his reasons?
Spirit plus C.
I've never seen anything in my damn life.
Oh, come on, there's... Oh, hold on, that look... Oh, no, I see what happened there. Okay.
I'm pretty much evenly matched there.
You actually have 3 successes, because the 4 counts as a success, and the 6 is 2.
Oh, true.
So you got 3. When he says that his goal was to protect you, he's not lying about that. At least not from what you can gauge.
Okay.
Whether you were protecting Shiverstar or not, what you did caused harm to the clan, Lavenderbriar.
Moongaze, you always speak so entitled despite your own crimes, but,
I've already pleaded guilty to my crimes. I know what I did. Getting me murdered apparently doesn't really sound like your only crime. I would also kindly like to call Flashfire up to the witness stand.
What?
Hey.
Yeah.
Why?
Flashfire, would you say that your and Lavenderbriar's relationship was good, positive, harmonious?
You just see Flashfire looking between Moon and the Watcher, like, is she allowed to do this?
the Watcher does not show any disapproval. He does not speak. He's doing what he does, which is watching.
No. Obviously. I mean, you and me weren't very friendly either.
True. May you please describe your relationship to the accused?
He was the Stone Teller? You know, he helped with me and Shivermask to make decisions.
And you told me that he was whispering things in Shiverstar's ear, did you not?
Where are you going with this?
If Lavenderbriar controlled, apparently, weighed such influence on Shiverstar's decisions, when Shiverstar died, he lost access to that. And
Are you saying he killed me?
mayhaps.
The Flashfire goes to look at Lavender. She genuinely does not think that he would be capable of doing that.
He got me murdered. Who says he couldn't get you murdered? Didn't say it had to be him, but he could have caused it.
My brother wouldn't do that. At least, not the one I know.
Insinuating I killed Flashfire. Well, I don't really see what I would benefit from that. No, I actually remember the day she disappeared. It was quite a shock for most of the clans.
First, Shivermask died. Then, Silverpelt died. And the only 2 positions of power left were you and Flashfire. You could have easily seized power for yourself if Flashfire just happened to go missing.
He raises a very sassy gay eyebrow at her.
Answer for yourself.
You never liked me, Lavender.
When... Ugh, I hate being vulnerable. When Shiver died, I didn't really do much of... I don't do much of anything anymore. I find it hard to live. I don't know if you've noticed. He kind of, like, motions over the massive scars over his body. I wasn't able to do anything when Flashfire had to go get her 9 lives.
After Flashfire died, were you the prime head of Ash Clan, yes or no?
No, I was not.
Then who was?
He looks at Flashfire, and oh boy, the look he gives you does not make you feel very good.
I think she knows exactly what he's going to say, and there's just this look of horror on her face.
Oh, fuck.
Flame Lash is in power right now. Hey, Kanni, do you want to tell anyone who that is?
As you all remember, Flame Lash is the literal one behind the war in general. He was
Flame
the cat
Lash
who
is
was
like
killing...
the entire reason Shivermask has done anything in that she has done.
You let
He killed...
Murderer take over the clan?
Let, she says, let.
Who could stop him? You don't know my father.
I vote that Lavenderbriar is guilty of murder. Whether he's suffering or not, he committed it, just like I did.
The Watcher stands up and walks over to the group and he says, Moongaze, I accept your shortened sentence. And he turns to look at Lavender Briar and he says, your time for judgment has not yet come, as you've yet to pass away. But this has been taken heavily into consideration for your trial.
Snake Fang and Viper Wayne. What? Because he just found out his mom murdered. He was defending his mom. He found out his mom murdered someone.
You guys might want to talk about that.
That needs to unpack. What? His first kind of burst out as his mom approaches him again after taking a stand and stares into her eyes and he towers over her. He's a tall cat. He's like, Did you seriously kill someone, Mom?
She has a shame in her eyes, casts down her yellow gaze and says, yes, Snake Fang, I was hoping we'd never have to talk about this.
But, Mom, how am I supposed to get you into STARCLAN'S to be with Advocate and Wubblecit now?
Your father, he can watch after them. It's fine. You can too if you make it through this.
But I don't care about being in STARCLAN. I care about my family being together.
We're the same in that. Listen, Snake Fang, when it's my time, I too will stand here and I too will make my own case, but you're so young,
I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to say goodbye to you and Dad and Cobra Paw.
It's okay. How could you have... You didn't know. As she starts, crying a little bit about this.
Snake Fang rests his tail over his mom and he's, purring against her as he himself is kind of crying a bit. And he's like, Mom, I don't want to go into STARCLAN. Not if you won't be there.
She, nuzzles him, puts her nose against his, and, smiles weakly. You can see the age in her face. She just looks tired. And she's like, plenty of good cats have killed before.
May I approach the two?
Go for it, girl. I'm scared for Moongaze right now.
When it comes time for you gesturing to Viper Rain to be judged, I will speak on your behalf.
She, looks at Moongaze with her piercing yellow eyes of expression that you remember after all the violence shared between you, after all the bad things. She hasn't looked at you fondly in a very long time, and she just, she grits her teeth as if biting back some retort. Instead, she just says, thank you, Moongaze.
I just hope, and I kind of look down at my paws, wherever you end up, we can catch up a little.
Snake Fang. He was going to say something in response to Moongaze, but seeing his mother keep her cool, he decides to keep his. And he kind of ushers his mom away from her a bit, seeing her kind of nasty glare, but he's also kind of thankful that she'll at least stick up for her. And then he turns to his mom and he's like, it's probably time for you to go, but I miss you, Mom.
I miss you too, Snake Fang.
Can Sunface ask something to Vapor Rain before she go?
Yeah.
How's Thunderstrike?
He's fine. We've been surviving out in the woods. We've made our own den.
I'm sorry about what happened.
She, seems surprised that Sunface is saying this. She kind of, looks him up and down. And she's just like, it's fine. It happened a long time ago.
Say hi to the Thunderstrike.
Yes, I'll let him know. You could tell, right as she says that, she's, thinking, how the hell am I actually going to explain this to anybody? And then,
stop trying to get with my dad. He's already taken.
Shut the hell up. I'm not interested in him.
She dissipates as if probably waking up from her dream.
Before Lavender Briar goes, I want Shivermass to kind of touch the scar on his cheek, and she's kind of I don't know what's going to happen now, but feels like everything was just for nothing.
I'm sorry I failed you.
It's not your fault. Whatever
He-
happens, it's my responsibility.
He lowers his head. And for once, like, usually he was always in kind of a, he's a very confident cat. He's kind of the only,
Yeah.
he only ever really shows this side to you. And he kind of seems like a kit who's in trouble. Good luck, Shivermask.
Good luck.